to B, you still have the chamber, you still have IonQ. Even if he dies, the amount of information he'll be getting is invaluable. Yeah, the chamber goes down, but now Lost knows about it, and every single attacker on the side of Anaadi army are aware. The Sova wants to take the duel. Shock out goes through, position given away, and Wimp will secure yet another kill, but at the cost of 70 of his HP going. The man count has been equalized from the side of the defenders, but pushing into the bomb side for the retake is going to be quite difficult. Paradox, with his own bit of retaliation, gets a beautiful headshot onto Logista. Just finds another, and before you know it, ready themselves up for a B take, and AA are continuing with this. 3 defenders, now 2 defenders in the bomb side. Beautiful elimination of the Jet. Vim is still there, not any longer. You only have one person. Logista also goes down, and again, Anaadi army have brute forced their way beautifully into the bomb site.
Yeah, it's so fluid, their attack. It felt like there were water just seeping in through that dam. Right now, Revenant bound to feel damned. 2-man disadvantage. This is a hard call. Did they try to go for the save? Did they commit to this? Sure, economy, it would be hypothetically removed from the hands of another army, although at what cost? That first buy round somewhat crucial, as at this point, another army are going to be in prime position to have a lot of save into the first half taken care of.
Oh, look at this dive play from Triss. That is so good. The pain chisels will out. He will die, but he'll make sure.
Wait, what?
No, he can't take down Wimp. Wimp is still in the bomb site. Knight Rider frags away.
Prowler
can stay alive.
Oh.
Another for Wimp. He wants to go for the 4K. He wants to close this round off. The Doctor's position is known. He goes through the fragment. And what a home. Not work. And this may go against him, but still, the position of many attackers is revealed towards B. One easy kill for the KO. Blackhawk with another. Spots even more players. Now it's time for the flash, and the defenders can swing from B main as well. But no, the KO wants all the glory, all the kills to himself, and who can doubt him? And Blackhawk fires. Boy, oh boy, he does. So, 20 seconds in the round remaining. Lost has got the spike. Position given away, and this round is done and dusted. Revenant have got to make sure they don't lose.
There'll be a realistic chance that the fight might be offered to them, but aggression's the name of the game, and that is their route to fame. Wimp, yet again, like a star, defends the side from within, and he is all alone now in endeavors. Finally, the spam, and they make their way through that smoke victorious. Although this is far from a W situation. 1v3, and Knight Rider quick to shut it down alongside Black.
Turns and twists, and yet again we're going to be seeing Knight Rider towards mid, but this time what a counterplay from the side of Anaadi army. They had everything thrown towards that Jet. KO also departs. This is really good utility usage. Logista was going for something different, and as good Revenant were looking in the past 4 rounds. But you have that counterplay from RNT. Hunter's pretty gone. You can go for Killjoy lockdown. Blackhawk can go for his own frags. And AA are now caught out of position. They need to exit out of this place. Logista will strike. He checks down below. 1 kill for him. Another for Knight Rider. And AA, this is practically done and dusted. Look at them.
They're just trying to hug it out there. It's a cold night, and it looks like they'll be buried with it.
Want to execute onto the A bomb side, but the delay is there. Logista pushes a little too much into attacker territory, too much into a vulnerable angle, but his teammates are there for support. Look at the defenders towards Garden. There's one in heaven as well, with good utility and good gunfights. Revenant can get back into this.
Yeah, Trist. Left with an all to do, has that position in Wine, and Knight Rider, not with ideal weaponry, but with the blades, he can be mobile and lethal. Trist needs to find timing, and that flash aids him on the peak, but he's all alone now in this 1 versus 3. Another headshot as he finally is able to make them count. Paradox low in HP. Trist just needs to play timing and angle. The paranoia, the flash to add on to the tally, and it allows the hard defuse for Blackhawk. Forces the issue. Trist, no! He's playing this off angle, and it's something that becomes a little more deliberate, and it's easy to dismantle. Trist, however, pays the price for it, and this aggression towards Wine. Paradox, beautiful paranoia, enables him to get that peak ultimate if he wants to make his way out. Another one as he puts them to waste. 1 HP, but the man has come up massive for his team, and is left lost with an all to do. Position should be discovered. Paradox, oh, he didn't spot him. Alright. Timing though, right at the bag. And that he would want in this kind of a situation. The back lines is going to be tainted, and Paradox going to be the first line of defense on the whole. Easy trade. Blackhawk needs to make his way back. Revenant, they're playing off each other here, and this is still very much in their favor.
Absolutely. Blackhawk towards the corner. He's got the ghost. Now goes the 0 point. Suppresses the defenders, but the defenders are still finding their kills. Logista, however, insane play from him. He only got 3 kills in the entire half. Now in the pistol, he's gotten 3 by himself. Anaadi army make their way to the bomb site. He knows about a couple of attackers pushing through market. He shoots one of them. The paranoia hits many of them, but Knight Rider, no stop on this man.
This
One,
guy.
two. Now he goes down, but look at the damage the Jet alone has done. Her teammates can capitalize off of this. Logista, couple of extra bullets, but still a kill secured. Paradox location known. Goes for the pop flash. Misses. Here's Doxer from behind. A long
timing.
Paranoia. No, it's going to be Blackhawk with 1. Now, sure, the Omen gets the better end of that deal towards the very end, but this puts equal numbers on the board. Wimp is next to the fragment. Logista swings wide, but Doxer gets another. The position of Wimp is now known. 100 HP, 50 armor. He needs to waste time. One of the attackers very low on HP. They double swing, and it is going to be Wimp going down. Power and the resources available as well. Now, one of them can go off. Yep. Knight Rider gets dispatched, but still, Anaadi army. Oh, they're not out of this. Look at that Ion Q! What a brilliant double. Collateral, and it's going to be, and they'll take a little bit of time when rotating over, which gives ample amount of time to the attackers to get into good positions themselves.
This is gonna be a very, very tight choke point though that they're making their way through. 2 players coming in through Heaven. Doxer is coming in through Switch. They make the move, and this crossfire held strong. Nothing to deter it thus far. Blackhawk almost goes for the double, but lost in with an instantaneous trade. And it all's on the hands of Paradox, who's good for the first. And now he has the opportunity to play off the info. Doxer finds it though. As Iron Q, he entertains the speed, although Knight Rider, he's not punished just yet. Iron Q on the 3rd time of asking delivers that lethal shot, and he doubles up. Iron Q, the one-man defense, holds true to this B side and rips Revenant, a scar that they did not foresee. Man disadvantage as they need to fight back against Halls, and Blackhawk doing a delightful job, a double of his own. Lost, finds himself amidst a 1v1, and it's Wimp, Initiator versus Initiator, either being MVP for their team so far. Come to an end. This is Revenant Esports, ladies and gentlemen. Proven a point. Proven that they are more than ready to turn face and who was playing the Neon back in the day as well. Perfect play, perfect utility, and Paradox put to a stop. Teammates come in with the support, and this is just perfect play from Revenant Esports so far, as they're able to draw off each other's aggro and trade the numbers, trade these kills.
And now with the way Revenant are playing it, they're playing really based on the utility. They want to isolate Paradox alone, and that's exactly what happens even in this round. Now the aftershock comes in, and no attacker can push through. The spike is in no man's land. A Bulldog and a Spectre defended, and Wimp is all alone. All he's got is a Spectre in a fault line. He's spotted, goes for his special ability, but very soon is eliminated by the player who wasn't concussed. That was Ion Q. Finding that entry, Anaadi army very soon will find a way into the bomb site, plant the spike, and then push it into a post plant.
Wow.
Very quickly want to eliminate Revenant as well. So, can Knight Rider do much to the A bomb side? Neon gets a lot of information, wants to delay the attackers as long as possible. He needs to buy time, but not at the cost of his own teammates going down. The spike also goes down the A bomb side, and now we move into a 3 versus 3, 3 versus 2 retake.
Yeah. It is a hard hold now. Paradox pushing the back lines and is joined with his teammate, although Paradox one-ups him. 2 on the play, and Knight Rider almost gets let in. It's still though a 1 versus 1, and Triss has fragment to his disposal. Not an easy ask for Knight Rider, and he knows that he needs to just tap it and try playing aggressive. Utility is going to be prime concern, and Trist is and Knight Rider now forced to make a hero play of his own, and Trist again in with the punish. This is Revenant Esports just taking these fights single file. Not something that we expect to see a team of their caliber. And the man advantage swings the other way. They use the orbital strike. Blackhawk's coming in from the back lines, but he's well taken care of. The man advantage goes the other way. The wall expelled, and it forces the aggro. Paradox pays for the price, and that is a beautiful play. Loki, he knew exactly what was coming his way, and now it's all the odds stacked against Trist. He calls the bluff and he's now one up in the gamble. Time is of the essence, and the trades in from Wim.
The spearhead, if your attack is out of the equation, Revenant Esports, they go for their own rolling thunder. Sage was from Regista, their people to their right, and Boch, the Brimstone, the Sage, they go down, but Wim, he gets a double. In the aftermath of things, it's still a 1 versus 3 now for Paradox.
His position discovered though, as that alarm bot did trigger, and he's forced to make the long play. He takes the rope over, he goes the other side, and he's well accounted for, although Trist still drops the ball. 1 versus 2.
The attackers are silent, and you still have Ayan here. I was going to mention him, who's lurking on B near Arcade. He's gone. Paradox wants to eliminate more people. He's alone in the bomb site. Now, reinforcements are here, and this is going to be near impossible for the side of Anaadi army. Unless they get multiple kills, Knight Rider wants to deny that. He doesn't even want to let them push into the bomb site. Double the chamber, double for the operator. Vim closes it off. A Brimstone getting rid of another, and a Revenant.
Viper spit. This is a match made in heaven if he's able to pull it out of the bag successfully.
Wait, Trist! Oh! Paradox! He gets one out of the decay. HP back up and running. He is distracting all these defenders right now. And Paradox almost gets another, but Knight Rider can now swing in. Snake Bite alongside the Poison Orb on the spike. The decay is still present. Revenant need to get rid of Doxer. That's the only key to winning this round if they want to. Knight Rider trying to stick it. Another Snake Bite goes through the operator. Close quarter combat. If there's one man who can make it work, it is Knight Rider. He does. He gets one. And
Only deny map control. So they go back, running all the way back towards that ace side's gonna be a task, because Trist needs to stay alive, and he fails to do so. AA just got juggling between places, running like nomads, with absolutely no place that they can call home.
And for Anaadi army now, they want to make the A side their home temporarily, but they're getting evicted. Not just out of the bomb side, but out of this round. Doctor is the only player alive. He finds a double before he backed off. The attackers do an excellent job of following up with their neon. That's really good. Ayan who strikes with the first kill. Although he's taken down, the Viper Spit is still standing. And Revenant Esports, they need to use the Orbital Strike. They've got to use everything. Orbital Strike comes in, and you can only imagine the disruption it will do. Rather, no, it's going to be the Phantoms of Blackhawk and Vim taking down 2 more players. Thus, the Viper, the most influential agent for the time being, now eliminated. We see another shorty kill before the hit. It's still a victory for their side. They gotta be more careful, as right now Anaadi need to be more careful with the kills they go for. Paradox on attack, on defense. Unfortunately for him, he's the first person to depart, and Revenant are looking for a B-side take already.
Yeah, Logi needs to fall back, should be able to get the heal back up in play. Trist has found himself with an aggressive stance through main, and that frenzy is lethal up close and personal, although he's put to a halt. The aggression through defender spawn, it is such a tight choke point, and AA find themselves breathing under a neck of a crossfire. Iron Q.
First one in, he wants to swing, and he has no stoppage. It's going to be his teammates to help him in that. The neon is gone. The Iron Q Trist, they're still alive. They're still kicking about. Anaadi army now have the man advantage. They want to capitalize even further. Lost will swing wide with this angle. He will eliminate a flashed and dazed Blackhawk. Wimp was still there. But that's going to be that. They wait for the molly to go.
The army, it puts them in prime position to fight back, although Trist on his re-engagement, he's still good for the first, and a very well played approach there from Loki. He was patient, he was diligent, and he's rewarded. And the man advantage going the way of Revenant. The disjointed fights from the members of AA are just going very thoroughly through the lens.
Yeah,
and Revenant Esports are very diligent with the punish.
Double digits about to be here. Ayan Q checking his flank towards Canteen. And yeah, doesn't see anyone because no one wants to push that angle. Blackhawk still very diligent, very adamant on holding that angle. Home side, all the attackers follow the neon. Trist is the first person, the first line of sight. Paradox looking for more. Another headshot. He sees a third defender. He wants to gun him down. You still have Lost in the bomb side. The remaining 4 attackers, they will have to deal with him as this neon takes care of business outside.
Jesus Christ, this is a round to remember. I'm not even sure if Revenant Esports had a good idea as
no.
to how this
Oh,
round's
no.
gonna happen. Oh god, the judges suck. Something that Revenant Esports can play off utility now. They need to play off gunfights, and Paradox playing that aggressive through defender spawn. That was something that Doxa desperately needed to win out there, because now look at the positioning. It's so scattered from the side of Anaadi army. It's almost impossible with that individual brilliance for them to propel their way back in a position to win this round, and that is something that's not a luxury. Oh, thank you. All right. Sort of pop in there, but 12-6. Correct. Don't really want to see that much of an ambitious play from a Sage, especially when they have the revive up. That was a toasted mission from Blackhawk before he did eventually bite the dust. So they do end up trading the numbers, although the peak at perfect timing.
Whoa.
And Revenant are able to fight their way back. They watch each other's back as well. Oh, it all goes the wayside, and AA. A disappointing way to go out. Although they're